You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't KIEQ on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't KIEQ on the mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't KIEQ on the mic.
This is absolutely ridiculous. The Chicago Bears are urged to trade this unexpected name. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of KIEQ on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Bears fans, make sure you do me a huge favor by also liking today's episode of KIEQ on the Mic. Bears fans, before I go any further with today's episode of KIEQ on the Mic, I just want to wish every single Papa Bear a very happy Father's Day. I am a father myself. I got some big plans for today, but I wanted to just come on here really quick and do a quick little fun little Bears video for you guys to enjoy. But once again, happy Father's Day to all the Papa Bears out there. Huge shout out to my brother-in-law, huge shout out to my own father, and huge shout out to my father-in-law as well. Once again, happy Father's Day to all the Papa Bears out there. So Bears fans, we all know that the NFL can be very unexpected at times. You never know exactly what will happen. The NFL is always throwing curveballs. And when you look at Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears, he always has something up his sleeves. He is not afraid to basically ship off players if it means it's going to help the Chicago Bears in the long run. For example, they shipped off Khalil Mack and Roquan Smith a couple of years ago. And now there's an unexpected name that Gary Davenport of Bleacher Report thinks that the Chicago Bears should ship off, and that is middle linebacker Tremaine Edmunds. He feels that Tremaine Edmunds is not worth the 4-year massive contract that the Bears gave him last free agency, and he feels like the Chicago Bears will be better off by unloading Tremaine Edmunds right now and counting their losses. This is what Gary Davenport of Bleacher Report had to say about Tremaine Edmunds. The problem is that Edmunds didn't play like an $18 million linebacker last year. He was badly outplayed by fellow newcomer TJ Edwards and uncharacteristically struggled badly at times in coverage. Jack Sanborn doesn't have Edmunds' reputation or salary, but he has played well when afforded a chance in the past. Edwards has shown in Philly that he can be the leader the Bears hope to be getting in Edmunds, and the team can shave a cool $20 million off the cap space by trading Edmunds. Now all the Bears have to do is find a trade partner who doesn't believe that Edmunds is overpaid. Bears fans, to me, this is an absolutely ridiculous take by Gary Davenport of Bleacher Report. And to me, when you look at it, the Chicago Bears are not unhappy with Tremaine Edmunds. First and foremost, it was 1 year into the 4-year deal that they gave Tremaine Edmunds. And I'll be the first one to say that Matt Eberflus is always looking for more out of his players. He's trying to get the best out of every single one of his players. And first and foremost, Gary Davenport could be a little bit right about how TJ Edwards, for a cheaper contract, did kind of outperform a guy like Tremaine Edmunds last year. TJ Edwards was the best linebacker on our team last season. But when you're looking at a guy like Jack Sanborn, yeah, he has shown spurts, but I think Jack Sanborn is only successful right now within the Chicago Bears defense because he has guys like Tremaine Edmunds and TJ Edwards around him. Jack Sanborn has shown the ability to be a capable starter, but I feel like his game has been elevated by having Tremaine Edmunds and TJ Edwards alongside of him. But once again, the Chicago Bears are not unhappy with the way that Tremaine Edmunds played last season. I know a lot of people are sitting here saying that Tremaine Edmunds didn't live up to the massive contract that the Chicago Bears gave him last free agency, but he didn't have a terrible season for the Chicago Bears defense. The numbers really say otherwise. He had 113 tackles, 4 interceptions, a pick 6, a forced fumble, and 7 passes defended. His presence was really crucial to the Bears becoming one of the top NFL's top run defenses. So sure, maybe people wanted to expect a little bit more because you got $18 million per year. You got a massive contract to bring him to Chicago. So we probably expect him to maybe play a little bit better or have better numbers than TJ Edwards. But to me, those are really good numbers for Tremaine Edmunds last year, and he was really crucial to the Chicago Bears becoming one of the best units, especially down the stretch, especially when the Chicago Bears added a guy like Montez Sweat. Tremaine Edmunds' game really elevated as well. So now you're looking him going into year 2, right? Obviously, last year was his first year in that Matt Eberflus system, right? So now you're going into year 2. Now we expect a guy like Tremaine Edmunds to make that jump and maybe produce even better numbers than what he did in 2023 for the Chicago Bears defense. Another thing about Tremaine Edmunds, he is a great leader in the locker room. Everyone on the defense and even on the offense side of the football respects his game. I'm expecting a huge year from Tremaine Edmunds. So Gary Davenport couldn't be more off. Us trading or the Bears trading Tremaine Edmunds away after 1 year, in this Matt Eberflus defense, it wouldn't make the Chicago Bears better, right? Yeah, of course he sits there and says, oh, the Bears can save $20 million, but who is realistically going to replace Tremaine Edmunds? I don't think Jack Sanborn would be able to consistently do it at a high level to replace a guy like Tremaine Edmunds. So yeah, Gary Davenport makes a good point. You could save $20 million. I get it. Maybe he expected a little bit more, but 113 tackles, 4 interceptions, a pick 6, a forced fumble, and 7 passes defended is a really good season for a middle linebacker. And Tremaine Edmunds going into year 2 in the system, and now he knows what to do within this Matt Eberflus-led system. It's going to have a big year for the Chicago Bears defense. He is going to make the Chicago Bears defense a even more feared unit than it was to end last season. And I cannot wait to see what Tremaine Edmunds is going to do for the Chicago Bears defense this year. But once again, trading Tremaine Edmunds would be absolutely a ridiculous move by Ryan Poles, and it wouldn't make the Bears better. It would actually take them backwards for the Chicago Bears defense. So I wanted to come on here really quick and just give my 2 cents on what Gary Davenport, Bleacher Report, had to say about the Bears possibly unloading a guy like Tremaine Edmunds. No, I think the Chicago Bears should keep Tremaine Edmunds, keep this defense together, and let this defense get the work this season. So Bears fans, what's your opinion on Gary Davenport thinking the Bears should unload Tremaine Edmunds and trade him away out of Chicago? Let me know down below in the comment section. But Bears fans, once again, happy Father's Day to every single Papa Bear out there. I hope you guys enjoy your day. Make sure you guys continue to hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of KIEQ on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, be back for an all-new Bears podcast right here on KIEQ on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and as always, bear down.
You've been listening to KIEQ on the Mic, a podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Thanks, guys, and bear down.